Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Game Over podcast. I'm your host, FaZe Blaze, joined by my amazing and fresh off the delivery floor co-host, Mr. Troy Carter Jr.
My man. Thank you, brother.
And we got a special guest for today, Mr. SleazyWorld Go.
What's happening?
Recently announced to the XXL Freshman list.
Yeah. Congrats on that, bro.
Appreciate it.
And making his first appearance here on the Game Over podcast. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Did they start people had to vote for you to make it onto like the runway to be, it was like 2 rounds of voting for the freshman list, right?
Nah, that's for the 10th spot. So
okay.
So like the people that run XXL, they pick 9 people and they let the world pick the 10th person. So the fans, so whoever gets the most votes.
So for those of you guys who don't know, XXL is it's a brand in hip hop, and they basically put out a list of the 10 most up and coming artists in the scene every year, and he was named as a member of that list. So yeah, it's a big deal. And I heard you talking a little bit outside. It's something that you like work towards as well, something that like you envision for yourself, right?
Yeah. Like just me growing up and just being in tune with just hip hop and music, like XXL is just something that's big when it comes to like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things you want to be on. Like it kind of stamps you as an artist
100%.
forever. So like if you made it, it's only a few. Like when you look at all the big artists in the world, 90% of them made it to XXL, you know?
That's crazy.
So, and it takes you to another level, you know? So, yeah.
When did you start rapping?
I always knew how to rap. I started taking rap serious probably 2020. I started like...
Okay, so kind of during COVID.
Yeah.
Tell me what that was like. Like you started recording a lot of records like during COVID. Did you have like a home studio, or what was the vibe?
So and I used to go to a studio. So like when when COVID first hit, like I started like thinking about taking rap serious right before it first hit. So like I had recorded a couple songs, and then COVID had just came about, and I'm just thinking to myself like, I can't do tours, I can't go out, show my face. So like how people going, you know what I'm saying, notice me. But it actually turned out to be like more so like beneficial, because everybody in the house now, so you got everybody attention that's gonna be on their phones. So it's like social media, you can reach everybody because now everybody's stuck in the house. You can't go nowhere. You got curfews. So
yeah,
when me releasing music, it was like people was just in the house trying to discover new things because they were so bored. So yeah.
What would you say was like your first big break in the game?
My first, probably Sleazy Flow was my first big break. In the game.
That was huge. How did it happen?
I feel like before TikTok, I already had like over 1 million views on it, so it was already it already went viral on like Facebook and stuff like that. And then YouTube, it was doing real good. And I didn't know what TikTok was at this time, so like I guess somebody had put it on TikTok, and then it started trending even more. So that's what broke the barrier for like the industry and other people outside of just like the areas that I did have, you know what I'm saying, that was generating me streams at first. So like, yeah.
That's sick, bro. Yeah, I remember hearing it. It was like, you know, sometimes you just hear that song and off the jump, you know what it is. You know what I mean? Like within that first 3 seconds of just hearing the beat, when your voice come in on the track, like it's a hit off the jump.
Facts.
There's a remix of that song with Lil Baby, right?
Yeah.
How did that come about? That's pretty crazy to have a Lil Baby on a record, huh?
Nah, facts. The Lil Baby feature really came about like just seeing him support the record so much, it just made sense.
Oh, cool. It was like organic, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of organic because like he had come out to his shows, he post videos listening to it. So it was just like, he fucking with this song. Why not try to get Lil Baby on the song? So it was kind of easy because he already liked the song. So yeah.
That's sick.
My team went from there.
That's awesome. Your recent record too was a collaboration with Polo G and Einer Banks.
Yeah.
Did you work with Einer Banks in person for that one?
Nah, it's crazy because
he's dope. He makes the videos with the ukulele.
He sent me the beat. Like I had the beat for like 3 months, but I never listened to it. And then I'm just in the studio one day and I'm going through my, you know what I'm saying? I got a beat phone where like all the producers send me beats. I just click on his contact and shit, and I hear the beat, and then I'm like, I made the song to the beat.
Dope.
And like a week later, I'm listening to the song. I'm like, man, I want Polo G on this song. He'll sound fire on this song.
No way. Okay, so you already had him in mind. And then did you already have like a connection with Polo G at that point, or?
Yeah. Me and Polo G, we done ran into each other a couple of times. Ben was like talking about it, but we just never had the song for it. So it was like, I feel like that was the song. So I hit him. I'm like, yeah, I got this fire song. He like send it over. I sent it to him, and then minutes later, he probably like hour or so later, he texts back and was like, send the open verse. It's fire. And he did it.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
that's what's up.
That's cool how that all came together.
Yeah.
Are you in the studio often working?
Yeah, I'm in the studio all the time for real. Like nice. I'm working on an album, so I've been overworking in the studio.
Okay,
so
good shit.
Yeah.
What's that like? That album mode process?
The album mode process for me is fun because it's like I'm trying to tell my story, so I'm trying to put just like a portion of my life in like an album. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you don't want to tell your whole story in one album because you want the chapters to keep going. So like the albums, the mixtapes, them is like chapters of an artist. You know what I'm saying? Artwork in his life, his story. So like
that's a really cool perspective, man.
That's super interesting, bro. Yeah, it's like each individual album and mixtape is a chapter in the overall body of work for sure.
Yeah, like what they going through at the time, how they feeling,
portfolio,
how they thinking, you know, because it's like how you was thinking when you was 17-year-old, like when you was 17, you're not thinking the same way like when you 25. So it's like imagine creating something at 17 and then creating something again at 25. It's gonna be totally different. So
yeah, for sure. And it's like you just capture certain parts of the process that you can never recreate.
No,
you know
facts.
I mean?
Yeah.
That's why like most artists, like it's the younger, more raw shit that people love them for and always end up missing them for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Chief Keef loved Sosa at 17. Like, people
facts.
always wanted that from him, like for the rest of his career type thing.
Yeah, you ain't gonna never get that same. But you just gotta know how to like, as an artist, you just gotta know how to like grow your sound and elevate your sound, you know? I never get stuck on one sound. Like I'm always trying to find what's new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Focus on like the fan base too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you gotta know your fans.
Cause like people like Tyler the creator, and like, he can push the envelope. Like he can innovate sounds because like his fan base is so on whatever he's on.
And they growing with him.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, you know, so it's like, a lot of times people get discouraged when it's like people, when they hear the noise from other people, like, oh, this is whack, but they not your day one fans. You know, they not gonna really relate to it.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, you gotta focus on who you listen to for sure.
Yeah, facts.
So you do a lot of recording. Do you do like a lot, any content stuff, like like TikTok or like YouTube or like Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your favorite social media app?
My favorite social media app right now, I would say Facebook.
Facebook, really? Yeah. That's cool. Tell me about that, because I don't use Facebook at all, to be completely honest. Like, how do you use it? Do you use it to connect with your fans? Do you use it to like just see news or media?
Facebook make me feel normal again, like, because before I became who I am now, like Facebook is for like the people that like, because like Instagram, you gotta have a certain amount of followers for people to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got a voice on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You can go unnoticed so easily. It's hard to get likes. It's hard to get followers. Twitter is more so like it's. I feel like Twitter is kind of easy to like be seen because like you can say something that everybody relates to and you only got 100 followers. You know what I'm saying? But it can go somewhere. But I feel like Facebook is like, it's more intimate. It's like your city. It's like your city. It's what's going on in your city. It's the people you love. It's your friends, family. So it's kind of more intimate, you know?
Yeah.
That's a cool perspective.
I know what you mean. That's exactly what it is. Facebook is like, my Facebook friend group is from so long ago at this point that it's like, damn, like, you know what's crazy to me though? It's crazy because like we're in a time where you just never let people go either. You know what I mean? Because like on my Facebook, bro, it's people who I was like, in like third grade with you.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like third grade.
That's what's so unique about Facebook. It's like Facebook is like your city.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Twitter, and all these other social medias, they like the
rest of the world.
It's like going out into the world.
Yeah.
But it's like when you go to Facebook, it's just like you in your city.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't going past your city. Everything you seeing on statuses, what's going on, this is gonna be city stuff. You know?
What was it like in Missouri growing up?
It was actually fun. Like the parties was crazy.
What kind of parties did you have? Like what was the parties like as a kid?
They was crazy. All of them was packed. We used to do.
This is like dollar parties, like $1 to get in.
Yeah,
like backyard parties or something.
Yeah, it was It was kind of like it was venues. It was like gyms and shit like that.
That's sick.
Rec centers and shit.
Yeah, so it was like gyms. It was big,
packed out, sweaty.
It was a big party. So it was packed out, sweaty, grinding, all that slow music.
Yeah.
This one like slow music was popping and stuff. So
how old are you?
25.
All right, so that was still like you had to really go out and put some work in to like bag somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you had to really like
you bag really every weekend when y'all go to them parties. I meet up at the functions. That's when you know what I'm saying.
For sure, you had to get up and put some work in.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's dope. You come from like a little bit of a smaller area too, at least compared to other rappers and stuff that come from like big cities.
Yeah,
that's dope. What was it like growing up out there?
It was definitely fire. It was cool to me. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't change it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like each city is unique in their own way, you know. So you just gotta visit there and actually live there for a minute to honestly know what it's like there. Cause like when I first started coming to LA, I honestly didn't like coming to LA.
Sure.
I feel like it was boring. But it's like the more you come, you get to know people, be around people and they show you the city and show you like, you know what I'm saying, what's beautiful
100%.
about the city, you will understand, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. Just like, you know, knowing the spots to hit, places to eat, all that stuff. Right. Yeah, LA is wild. You like it now, though? You like coming out here?
Yeah, I like it now.
All right, that's cool.
I done been out here a lot of times now, so like, I done met people, you know.
This was so much motion. You don't feel like you need to move out here to have like, to keep progressing as far as your career goes, like compared to being in Missouri?
I mean, I feel like that's like how it used to be, but now on social media, you can be wherever in the world and still be in the mix.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
Like everything is either done on Zoom calls or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, since the pandemic, LA's been feeling like less like that point I was just making, to be honest. Like, I feel like a lot of people have been leaving because it's high. The cost of living here is expensive compared to a lot of other places.
It's like why stay somewhere majority of the time you not doing that. So it's like when it's that time for me to go handle business or work, I'm gonna fly out there. You know what I'm saying? Fly out there for like a week, maybe a month, and then leave. Versus just staying there the whole time, paying all this. And most of the time, it ain't even everything not getting done in that city. You know, You got Atlanta. There's a lot of stuff going on in Atlanta. Got Texas, a lot of stuff going on in Texas, New York. So it's like all these different cities. Just find somewhere you comfortable like living and laying at. And
what's your favorite city outside of Missouri?
Miami. Yeah, right now, my favorite.
For sure,
Miami's crazy.
Crazy world.
Miami's crazy for sure. That's the underworld, right?
That's where I want to live at.
Yeah, it's beautiful to live there if you got a nice spot out there. Yeah.
That's why you be going down Miami a lot. You went before shit got lit. Or did you?
Yeah, I actually did.
What was the first time like after it was lit and you went back to Miami? You know what I mean? After your records went up, now you're getting booked for shit. Now you're back in Miami. What was that like?
Yeah, it's gotta be sick feeling.
I think it was Rolling Loud.
Okay.
That's when I went back after I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after shit was up.
When I made it and shit.
This is Rolling Loud Miami.
Yeah, Rolling Loud
Miami.
Miami.
And you performed there?
Yeah.
That's so sick, dude.
That's hard.
It was even crazier. Like, damn.
And you got one of those ones that like everybody know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. Like everybody know the words to, so people go up to it, which is crazy.
And I got the song was the Offset Step 1. Everybody know that song too. So it was Sleazy Flow, Step 1 right after Sleazy Flow. So
how did you end up collaborating with Offset? That's pretty dope. He's involved with FaZe as well. He's like an investor in the team, and I met him a couple of times too. He's a really nice guy, really dope dude.
It's crazy how Offset feature happened. It was like I posted a snippet of the Step 1. It went viral. Everybody was like wanting it and stuff, and then he just DM'd me and was like, "Hey, see me open to that song." I'm like, "Which one?" He like that Step 1 song. And then I sent him the open. He sent me back the verse. It was fire. And then we just did it.
That's crazy. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's so dope of him, man.
Nah,
like,
facts.
I wish it could be like that simple for everybody. That smooth for everybody. Like,
that was raw.
I'll set a real one for that.
Yeah, he is. That definitely seems like something he would do. He's a real cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can rap too.
Yeah, you can.
He rap. Like,
he hard. And then that's another thing too, like how I say with XXL, like just growing up listening to the Migos and having your favorite Migo, and then you get on a song with them, like it just be like surreal, certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like
so sick.
I grew up listening to the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Not in them moments, I would have never thought like in the future, 10 years from now, you gonna be doing a song with him. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about rapping then.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. You're really living it, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Let me ask you something. What would be like your favorite collab, your favorite feature if you get one artist to feature on a record for you?
Raw Wave.
Raw Wave. Yeah. Hard.
That's like that's like my dream collab right there.
Cool. What kind of song would you try to make with him? More of like a hype song or like a slow song? Like very very vibey and
vibey. It's got to be it's got to be vibey. It just got to be like some ghetto gospel type. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I want to tell my story, talk my talk, and him on the chorus just giving it that soulful sound. It's gonna be fine.
Are you tapped in with like streaming culture at all? Like Twitch streamers or like any gamers of that sort?
I haven't tapped in with them yet. I know a lot. I watch a lot of them. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just they're always listening to, you know, records like your records, and and there's a lot of hip hop fans in gaming as well. Could be cool for you to like you know, collab with a few of them. Yeah.
No, facts.
He's actually doing his first stream right here in this room.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's dope. Yeah, okay. Dope. Yeah, that's gonna be
right here, bro.
Facts.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready,
yeah.
Bro? Once you start streaming, you know, just keep going.
Yeah,
for sure. Like it's great for your brand. You know what I mean? Building exposure.
Dude, streaming
yourself,
is sick, man.
And like, it's something I actually love doing. Yeah,
yeah. No, I've been doing it for a long ass time, and I have a million followers on Twitch too. And dude, it's just like I would imagine it's like how a concert would be for you, but except there's also just like talking, like as if you had a Q&A with your fans on stage, you know, type shit. But it's like just in your home, like in your room and stuff, you know. So, but the chat's super dope, you know. Everybody like asking questions, talking, and yeah, no, I love it. It's good. It's good stuff.
No, yeah, I definitely want to get into it. That's something I definitely want to get into because I love, you know what I'm saying. I love interacting with my fans. That's one thing about me, like. I love talking to my fans, asking my fans questions, you know, kicking it with my fans, because, you know, it'd be a lot of amazing people in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you get recognized often on the streets and stuff when you're
everywhere I go?
That's so sick, dude.
Everywhere I go, I done went to the craziest cities and I recognize. I'm thinking I'm safe, but
yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah. Damn. How long you out in LA for? You out here for BT?
Yep, I'm out here for BT. I'm gonna be out here till like Tuesday, so I've been out like. By the time it's over, I'm gonna been out here for like a week. Yeah.
Cool.
That's what's up. What else you got going on out here?
BT. I got performances, parties. You know, linking up with other celebrities and artists and stuff like that. So yeah.
Talk to us about the album. What you going on with this one?
This album gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This album gonna be crazy. Like it's just me telling like, just me showing like how versatile I am. And me showcasing just like my artistry as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like it's more than just what people will see from just
when you really like took your time to put the songs together, making each song. So what can you tell us the name of the album?
The album I probably can't say the name of the album.
All right, is there some story behind the album or some context to it?
It's stories behind the album. It's just, you know, like I was saying, just showing who I really am, you know, showing different sides of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people tend to judge a book by its cover. So if I had to, like, break it down, that's basically what it is. Don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's going to be important, especially since it's like with how you broke in, you got to quickly differentiate yourself just from Sleazy Flow. Just from that one record that got you in the door, because you got to get people accustomed to the shit you want to do in the long term. You know what I mean? Like so that they transition with you, and that's how you last through it. You know what I mean? But fortunately, you got one of those songs that like you get booked for a minute. Like you got a joint. You know what I mean? So like that song will ride. But I definitely get what you mean as far as like connecting yourself to the music more. And like that's what I would say most artists end up like not putting enough time into, is just developing their narrative with their fans, you know? Like, facts. And really establishing their story outside of just that viral moment. Yeah. And like, you really can't be the hometown hero. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I think like Jack Harlow is one of the best people to do it in a long time. But like that homegrown, like cult following, you last forever with that. You know what I mean?
Facts. Like, facts. And like, I just want to like, one thing I want to do and show like my fans and the people that's looking up to me is like, you can make it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was saying, I'm coming from a city nobody ever made it from. So it's like, I never had that faith. I never had that belief because I ain't never see it. So like me actually making it, it surprised me. So like now I want to show the people that's watching me and the generations coming up under me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's possible, you know? Yeah. Don't doubt yourself, you know?
What was the culture like in your town? Like coming up, is, you know what I mean? Like sports culture, hustle culture,
sports culture, crazy. You know, the Chiefs, we got the Chiefs. Every time, every game is like, you know it's a Chiefs game. Like, you ain't even got to know it's a Chiefs game, but once that day come, you go outside, you're going to know.
Huh? Yeah, it's all
everything red. Right. So it's like, it's definitely crazy. Everybody going to be watching the game. It don't matter what time of the season it is, you know? So... yeah.
You play sports coming up?
Yeah, I played. That's what I really wanted to be, a basketball player. But I played football. I played basketball. Yeah.
You still doing any like physical activities these days? Like,
I mean, I've been doing a couple celebrity basketball games lately.
Oh, that's cool.
I used to work out a lot. Like I used to be real into working out, but like when everything got crazy, it's just like I stopped doing it. But yeah, I love working out too.
Did you play in the crew league yet?
Nope, okay. I ain't do. I was supposed to do it in Atlanta, but I had to leave because I had a show. So like, I was actually supposed to go to the crew league, but I ain't.
That's sick.
Who would you put on like your squad? Like, I guess if you had like two other like maybe rappers or celebrity teammates, who you think you need, and y'all would fuck the industry up?
I haven't really watched no other basketball, so like I don't know who really good at basketball, but. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Polo G would be good at basketball. I don't know.
I don't know if I saw him hoop before.
He might be good at basketball. Facts.
You seen Gilly hoop before?
Yeah, I just hoop with Gilly.
Yeah, Gilly can hoop.
So I definitely pick Gilly up.
Especially if you're old head.
Young and Ace actually fired too.
Yeah, that celebrity basketball culture and celebrity boxing culture is crazy to me. Yeah. I think celebrity boxing I like a little bit more just because it's like it's hilarious and like really, really entertaining. But it's crazy the power of social media now. Yeah. You know?
Are you playing any video games these days?
Yeah, I've been on Warzone heavy lately.
Oh, okay, cool. Dope. Yeah. That's dope.
I'm trying to get used to the new map behind there. I don't know how I really feel about that one yet.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it'd be better if it was a little bit clearer, I think. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the vibe, but it's cool. I mean,
and it's like too clogged in when you like going through certain parts with like too many roofs.
Yeah, so the roofs are annoying.
You got to look up and down. You got to pay attention to up and down. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come out it's too many doors like in houses they can come up out of. Like so, it's easy to get like caught.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
You play a PS5?
Yep, P5.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, you got any like homies in your crew that like play too, or your boy outside, he plays.
Yeah. My brother be playing it. My younger brother, he fire at it.
That's awesome.
He be playing it too.
You got to get him into streaming. Yeah.
I definitely got to get him into streaming. Who else I be playing with? I be playing with Block Boy JB. He fire.
Cool.
Jared Production. He shoot Lil Durk videos. He fire. Yeah.
Isn't that dope how easy it is to connect with people playing video games?
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's fire.
Yeah. No, I love it. I actually streamed with Lil Durk the first time he ever did a Twitch stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
We played Warzone for like a bunch of hours. I don't even remember how long it was. It was like 3 or 4 hours. It was for a while. Yeah, he's raw. He's really good. He like owns a gaming team too. He has like his own little gaming team. It's called OTF Gaming. And so they got a bunch of gamers that are like part of the collective, the group. But yeah, he's raw. He's good, and he's really into it too. So yeah, shout out Lil Durk.
Yeah, he's got a GTA server popping right now.
Yeah.
You were saying you get into GTA servers, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting into that.
You'd be hilarious on GTA. GTA is awesome, man. That's a great place to connect with your fans too. You know, too. Like, you know,
that's what. Like, I'm excited to start streaming so I can really show my personality because I'm really funny and I'm like I know I'm gonna make great content. So
yeah. The most important thing is to always just have fun with it. You know, in the beginning, it can be like a little bit nerve wracking to get over that, you know, hump of streaming, you know, but like at the end of the day, it's just people just love seeing real shit, especially in the gaming world. People just love real shit, man. Like no act, like no BS, like just being yourself and good shit will come, you know? So just, but that's awesome, man. That's really cool that your first stream is going to be from our house. That's
I'm excited.
That's a tough one.
I know what I want to say. I'm just trying to put it together. The statement I want to make with this album.
You are a poet. You are, you are a rapper.
Yeah, you indeed are.
The statement I want to make with this album would be, I'm here to become one of the best. So yeah.
That's big. That's big time.
Who you feel like some of the best in the game right now?
To me personally, I would say Rod Wave. The way he put like his projects together, like you can tell, like he captured the moments in time, like everything he's going through or what's going on in the world at that time, like on each album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you back to them days. Like I remember when this, you know what I'm saying, came out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what's up. My favorite artists right now are like ESTG.
Yeah,
I like ESTG a lot. I like OT7 Kwani too.
Yeah,
like I think he's doing a good job of like innovating the sound. You know what I mean?
Like super he fire and it's super different. That's another thing. He definitely super different with his music.
Yeah,
that's because like I linked up with him before. You know what I'm saying? He even started getting bigger and bigger. So it was like I was already blew up. So it's like, but I just fucked with him. I fucked with his music and I wanted to see him win. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's do something together. You know what I'm saying? So just really just trying to uplift, you know, other artists that's on the rise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And like that just make your connection even to like a region so much stronger. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, if you already had traction in Philly, that just stamp it even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just as far as even your own notoriety. But yeah, that's important, bro. That's gonna get you that right energy where you never know who's gonna end up pulling down, grabbing you, dropping a feature on you and helping you get to that next level.
Yeah.
You got mentors in the industry yet?
Nah, I really be mentoring myself, man. Like all of this is just off of me.
Yeah. That's important. Now, you know, you gotta stay receptive to it. I know how it is because like you gotta be super selective about who you even listen to.
And a lot of people, like, a lot of people don't wanna.
Yeah.
A lot of people not into like seeing nobody get further than them. So why help? Like some people look at it like, why would I help you get past me? You know what
people,
I'm saying?
but like especially now, I feel like we're in such a busy time.
Yeah.
Like everybody's trying to like just get their foundation just a little bit further. So like it takes genuine people to really stop what they're doing and like have that like equal exchange.
And realize like it's enough for everybody to eat. Like, everybody can eat off.
That's real shit.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's a mandatory mindset shift in order to like truly thrive, you know what I mean? Because if not, you always gonna be in like a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
Like you truly gotta like make a conscious shift to like accept that like they print money every day. It's trillions of dollars out there. Like, you know.
No, thanks.
So yeah, it definitely shouldn't be about that. I think is more so like, at least in my experience, people just being too busy. But then also like you kind of gotta know how to like really use that shit. Like that's something I can say is like you can have the right mentorship, but you gotta also know the right questions to ask and like how to take those dots. How many phones you got?
2.
Just 2?
I also have 2
Is it
phones.
one is like work and family?
Yeah, one's supposed to be work, one's supposed to be that, but man, sometimes you learn a lot. You get mixed up, so it's like it's to the point where it's like half the people I fuck we got this phone, half the people got this phone. So like
I'm in the same boat, my dude.
Yeah,
I feel that for sure.
Anyway, you were saying that you listened to Migos growing up.
Yeah.
Like what songs molded you into the artist that you are today? You know, not maybe not just Migos, but like just in general.
Like artists, I would
what kind
say.
of music were you fucking with that like made you who you are?
A lot of Lil Boosie, a lot of Gucci Man, a lot of when Chicago first started getting on, you know, G Herbo, LA Capone, Chief Keef, you know, Lil JoJo. I was messing with a lot of them artists, so really like, yeah, that's around it. It was like different age range, like, you know. Yeah.
That's cool.
Where were you when you found out about Takeoff?
I was young. I was still a kid. No, you talking about?
Yeah, I mean when his passed
away. Okay. Where was I at? It's crazy because I was finna drop my first mixtape. Like this was my debut mixtape after signing, and I was at home, and my label was calling me and was like, "Yo, Takeoff passed away." You know what I'm saying? Ooh.
It just don't make no sense right now, right? Like,
yeah, it's just like it's a tough time for music right now. You know what I'm saying? And just hearing how it happened is just like, you know, it's sad. You know, because like, you know what I'm saying? He was a good guy. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
He didn't deserve it or whatever. So, yeah, it was just a tough time for hip hop. Nobody would ever think any of the Migos would be dead or gone. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
With all that going on and then like all of the shit that goes on with rap in general, how you feel like you gotta move? Especially like since that's why I asked you about like why you stayed even in Kansas City. You know what I mean? So you feel like you gotta move with a certain level of like discipline and like militance?
Yeah, man. Like being an artist, I feel like it's kind of like the most dangerous job to have because it's like you got vultures after you in so many different forms and shapes where it's like you got the blogs, they want to get some bad stuff on you. You got old friends who feel like you owe them stuff. They want to say something bad about you. You got people in the city that's bitter that you made it, or you got people from other cities that's like wanting what you got because you got jury on. For example, even with the PNB Rock situation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you got, it's just so many things that you got against you as an artist where it's like, you definitely got to move. Yeah, you got to move accordingly. And
that's crazy.
They have no remorse.
People don't really talk about that.
Yeah, they like the world have no remorse when it comes to like celebrities and artists. It's like, it don't matter what you go through as a celebrity.
Yeah, and people forget you human almost. You know what I mean? Like if you're an influencer, it's almost like you like you got a right to be victimized or targeted, I should say. Yeah. You know what I mean? And people expect you to have like unnecessarily like thicker skin. You know what I mean? So, like I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, and it's like when the more you win, people don't even really care about you having success. They more so care about you having failure. So it's like when you win, they not gonna really like blow that up. But when something bad happen in your career, they gonna blow that up. So it's like you losing, you dying, you going to jail, something like you getting canceled, something bad on your reputation. That's what they care about. They don't really want to see you win. So one thing I learned about it is like, the world really don't care about us as artists. Like they don't really care about us. It's just a certain few people, and that's your fans. So that's why you gotta like, you do this for your fans, you do this for your people, and not do it for the world because the world waiting for you to fail.
Yeah, and understand too, like it's a bigger picture where like art always just end up being a entry point into a much larger world of business. You know what I mean? An opportunity, honestly, like depending on where your focus is at. But you got like other business ventures going on yet? Have you started investing and like diversifying outside of just music?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of things that I'm working on for us, like on the investment sides, property, what else? It's a lot of things that I'm really working on investing in, working on the hookah lounge in my city.
Yeah, that's great though, bro. The real estate is where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I vowed to myself because like I want like a lot of trading, you know what I mean? A lot of stocks, a lot of cryptos. But with the last market dip, I'm like, okay, like you see how crypto and like stocks dip compared to real estate, I'm like, all right, like it's time to get into that tangible land. That tangible land game is where it's at for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. It's great to hear that you're thinking about, dude. You're honestly just really wise, like beyond your years for sure. Like you got a good head on your shoulders, I can tell.
And that's what I want to like kind of show when it comes to like this album and this rollout, because it's a lot of like I've been through a lot in my life. I know a lot of things, and I feel like I got a lot of stuff that I can teach the people that's watching me, in the world. So not only I feel like just with music wise, I feel like I got a lot to like, I can give to the world. You know what I'm saying?
So like where was your head at then? Cause just in talking to you, like he said, like you super wise. It feels like you are a lot sharper than a lot of artists I dealt with. So like obviously you was cutting through like a lot of noise, you know what I mean, to get your song out there. So like what was the thought process like with beat selection, with how you went about leveraging social media, you know what I mean? Like what was the frame of mind to make sure your record got where you needed it to go?
It's crazy because, a lot of things in life is really like based off of common sense, and a lot of people don't have common sense. So like,
so
like,
real.
So it's like before I signed to a label, and versus when I signed to a label, like how a label set up, I was already running my brand exactly how a label, you know what I'm saying, run they shit. So I was already doing little things to like market myself. I was already doing little things but I wasn't realizing it. But I was already doing all these things because it's like this what I thought I should do. It was like, oh, this makes sense. You want to grow your fan base? Do this. You want your fans to tell, like, you know what I'm saying, be more in tune to you? Do shows for them. Like, so I started off, I was doing free birthday parties for my fans. Like every month, I tell my fans like this picture and go follow this, and I'm a do a free birthday party for Capricorn this month. It's January. You know what I'm saying? So I go do a show. It'll be a lot of kids there. It'll be crazy. It'll look like, how like my shows is now, but it just be like, but on the outside looking in, it'll look like I'm just at a real show, but I'm really at a 16-year-old birthday party. You know what I'm saying? But these is my fans. This who streaming my music. This who listen to my music.
That's such a cool story. That's such a cool story.
Yeah. Man. So it's like I was just taking the little steps. Like I was doing it on a little level before I made it to the big level. Yeah. So like I was doing a tour, but it was just for like kids parties.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like what you touched on as far as the work you put in for free.
Yeah,
is so important.
Yeah,
but like was this even with like Sleazy Flow? Like even with Sleazy Flow, like you was doing giveaways where like, all right, like I'm gonna come perform this show for free?
Yeah, when Sleazy Flow just came out, I probably had like 300,000 views on it. I was still doing parties. I was like kind of like coming to an end when it comes to the party, because I was getting to a different level. So like it was always like big rappers coming to the city, but I just never thought it made sense to go perform or open up for them, because the people there, they adults, or they there for them. They're not really, so they're gonna hear you perform on stage and leave. So like when I was doing a birthday party shit, I do one kid birthday party. That shit spread through it spread through the city. Now all the kids want me to, they telling their parents, hey, book Sleazy for my birthday party. So I'm doing the whole tour. You know what I'm saying? I only got 1,000 some followers on Instagram, but I'm getting 300,000, 400,000 views on just audios on YouTube. So like I was growing my fan base. And before I even did that, to get my first music, like my first song that I released that got me like even known in the city far as music, I took a snippet of the song. You know how like on TikTok, they got like the sounds and shit like that? Yeah. So it's kind of like how TikTok is, but I didn't know what TikTok was, so I ain't have TikTok. So I had Facebook, so I took a snippet of the sound and I posted a video rapping to the sound. And then people was like, what's this song? Let me get it. I'm like, I'm gonna send you a snippet of it, post it on your story, post a video to it so I can post it on my story. And I did that, and I just kept doing more people. So one person turned to 2 people, 5 people turned to 10 people, 20 people turned to 40 people.
How did you connect with these people? Like through DMs or like just
through DMs?
Posts,
like, yeah, like so like when I first posted a snippet, probably like 5 people hit me up like, what's this song? Let me get this song. I'm like, I can't give you the whole song, but I'll give you a snippet of it. If you post a video on your shit, listening to my song. So once they did it, them 5 people did it. People was hitting they shit up like, what's this song? Let me get this song.
Marketing.
For sure. And they was sending them my way. And I was sending that snippet out. So by the time the actual song came out, everybody knew it and it went crazy in my city. So like that's what established me as an artist in my city. And after that, I dropped my first mixtape. They loved it. Songs went on there, went crazier than my first song. And I just kept building my fan base. I started doing them little shows, them parties. So like, yeah.
Take that shit in your own hands for sure.
Yeah.
That is such a cool story, man. And like honestly, such great advice for like people coming up. Like really like trying to make it as an artist, like connect with your fans, like do show up to their birthday parties, their bar mitzvahs, like that shit spreads. That spreads like wildfire.
That's the new version of like being hand to hand with your fans. You know what I mean? Like back in the day when motherfuckers had to pass out CDs and mixtapes and all that. Like that's the new version of like you said, guerrilla marketing and how you properly like leverage social media to still make a real connection. You know what I mean? Because like when it's too digital, it's too easy to turn off. But like you make it like real enough to remember, which is super important, bro.
So over time, like my fan base was bigger than me. Like I said, I had 1,000 followers, bro.
Right.
I had so many fans, but they just wasn't on my like. I wasn't tuned to Instagram. I was on Facebook, so I ain't know nothing about Instagram. I ain't had TikTok. I was on Facebook and Snapchat. So it's like, when I was going crazy, like labels was hitting me, but they're like, you know what I'm saying? They looking at my followers, but they looking at my streams and they're like, damn, he going crazy. So it make it even look even crazier. Like this kid got 1,000 followers, but he out streaming.
What was the biggest platform for you? Was it YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
It sound like that. It sound like that market you
YouTube hit. was the biggest platform. YouTube and Apple, honestly. So like I start to like live off of, you know what I'm saying, checks from music. Like before I stopped working a job and I was just living off of my checks because I was making money. I was actually making money as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Because I was streaming well. So yeah.
So what was like the mindset then, since you were already at a certain point where you were, you know, sustainable independently? What made you want to go and partner with Island?
I was at a point in my life where it's like before I made Sleazy Flow, my YouTube actually got taken.
Oh shit.
So and that's all I had. That
like it got taken as in it got hacked, or like it got like deleted by YouTube, or
all right, so when I first started getting some music, my cousin, she made my YouTube for me. Because I ain't know what to do it. So like I fell out with her and she changed the password and took it from me. So I had to start over. And like you said, like that's where people knew me from, YouTube. I didn't have a social media that they wasn't.
But your name was already in the algorithm. Like people always need that new shit, that crack. So.
Yeah, so it's like when my shit got took, I thought it was over. But I remember my guy cousin, he was telling me like, just make a new one. Like I'm like, I wanted to give up right then and there. I'm like,
sure, yeah.
So I made the new YouTube and Sleazy Flow was the first song got dropped.
Nice.
And
Let's go. So that's sick, dude.
That's fire.
It just went up. Like I made it after that, you know? So like everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm happy it happened right before I actually blew up because she would have still had that YouTube.
Yeah.
She would have still had it.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah. So like,
whoa.
That was definitely crazy.
Dude, your life's wild, man. Super dope. Super dope. Super dope. Yeah. Well, anyway, dude, you got anything else?
No, that's pretty much it, bro. Thanks for coming through, though, man. Congrats on everything again. You. XXL. What time of year you dropping the album? Like when can we expect
in the summer.
You dropping it in the summer?
Yeah, around the end of the summer.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. For sure. Any like features, anything you could tell us about? Producers.
Polo G.
You got Polo G on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
My producers, I actually signed 2 producers.
Awesome.
They made Sleazy Flow Step 1, like all my hit songs.
Okay,
cool.
Wow.
So like I got a team that I'm already building.
That's big.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah.
So
fan bases really appreciate that too when you're like collabing with like the producers that you came up with.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, and I'm always looking to I'm always looking to find newer producers because like just like it's newer artists that's like taking over. It's new producers taking over. It's new videographers taking over.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just that new outlook on things.
Yeah.
Like, you know
especially now more than ever. Like we're at a time where like I don't think the world could deny how important the producer is to the entire musical process and to like artists breaking and records breaking out at this point. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the main thing people pay attention to.
Exactly.
A lot of times the kids, they relate more to the beat, to the lyrics. They don't really understand the lyrics most of the time. So, you know.
For sure. No, we came over. We like I was telling you, we work with Murder Beats and like, yo, I don't know if you watched his stream, bro, but like he was playing some of his beats, yo. Like on stream, he's just going through some throwaways. He's like, yeah, this is some shit I made the other day, like in an hour or so. Bro, he was playing that fire, bro.
Yeah, his
and
shit
it's like
is crazy, bro.
The universal stank face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when you hear that fire beat and like, yo, like mine was so hard.
We gotta get Murda to collab with Sleazy.
No cap, bro. Y'all gonna be playing GTA RP together next.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. And we gotta get you into streaming, bro. Like we're gonna get you streaming today, but definitely something you should pursue.
Bet. Say no more. I'm down.
Yeah, thanks for coming through though, bro.
Thanks y'all for having me, man.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Game Over podcast. Thank you, Mr. Sleazy, for coming through. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.